Job site air compressors have a bad habit of sounding like a jet engine trying to take off in a small garage. But this 2.5 horsepower unit from Makita actually does things a bit differently, and honestly, your eardrums are going to thank you for it. Instead of screaming at you while you're trying to work, the pump lopes along at a lazy 1700 RPM. It drops the noise down to a very manageable 79 decibels, meaning you can actually carry on a normal conversation nearby without having to shout. That lower engine speed isn't just about peace and quiet either. It means less heat and way less long-term wear on the moving parts inside. Now, looking at the frame, that roll cage design is fully welded and wraps completely around the vital components. It looks chunky, almost a bit industrial and aggressive, but it absorbs the inevitable bumps and scrapes of being tossed into the back of a truck or dragged across rough concrete. Underneath that protective cage sits a cast iron cylinder paired with a proper oil-lubricated pump. Oil means cooler running temperatures, which translates to a tool that won't give up on you halfway through a long framing session. If you ever need to get in there for maintenance, the cylinder is actually removable instead of being permanently sealed, which is a nice touch for anyone who likes keeping their gear running for the long haul. Power-wise, pushing out 4.2 cubic feet per minute at 90 pounds per square inch gives it plenty of muscle for cutting, grinding, or rapid-fire nail gun use, without constantly waiting around for the tank to refill. It breathes through a surprisingly large automotive-style filter bolted right onto the side, which looks a bit like a mini hot rod air cleaner and sucks in air with great efficiency. Another clever detail is the low amp draw on startup. Anyone who has ever popped a residential circuit breaker by firing up a hungry compressor on an overloaded line will appreciate how gently this one kicks on. Of course, it's not a featherweight tool by any stretch of the imagination, so carrying it around all day will definitely give your forearms a little workout. But if reliability, longevity, and a slightly more peaceful workspace matter to you, this heavy-duty orange machine proves its worth every bit of the footprint it takes up in the shop.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.